Okay, here we go. Welcome back to some more Gotham Knights. Hope you all are well. Having a good Wednesday, midday weekend. Remember to subscribe, hit that like button, leave me a comment, and enable notifications. And in the comments, let me know if you'd rather make longer videos and try and complete these quests, or if you prefer shorter videos where they split up. And let's get into it. I'm starting right off where I left off. And something else that's interesting is completely off topic, but by the touchpad on the PS5 controller, there's like these lights. And if you play the specific character, it's their color. Like, for example, now it's like an orange-yellow. If you play Red Hood, it's actually red and blue for Nightwing and green for Robin. Completely off topic, but yeah. Okay, let's continue right where we left off.
There's no way they spent this much on a place just to terrorize people. Maybe I can find out what they're really up to.
Oh, a chest, okay. I was wondering what was over here. Clear the court operators from the control room.
What do you mean? They can't be gone. Check the shadows. They're probably pissing their pants in a corner somewhere.
Well, you'd be wrong about that.
Can't believe the court got to watch while we have to stay down here pushing buttons.
They're the actual court. It's our job to serve them.
He's one of us. Stay alert.
Do you want to die in the shadows or on your feet?
Okay, and then just wait for them to go back to their routine.
I know you're out there. You'll regret this when I find you. Nothing will help you once I find you.
Well out there. Very good. 2023.
I will tear this place apart to find you.
Come out and face me, coward.
She's one of us. Stay alert.
Yeah, bonus
Maybe
gun.
this will help.
Used to set labyrinth pieces into place.
That did it. Now to just find a way across.
What more could you ask for? I can't grip up there. So there it is. Follow the diamond. Highly flammable.
Can't get past those tanks, but I might be able to hit those valves.
Yeah, before we do that, I'm gonna go up there and see if there's a chest. Okay, let's see if I can actually the valves from over there, or if I do need to. Okay, so it's a. Oh no, it doesn't actually show it. But it's like a flammable tank thing. So you aim there.
Definitely in the right direction.
Yeah, destruction. Oh, into another dark, spooky hole. Here we go. And of course I can't propel out again.
Crap, it's cold.
This is one of those timed old. Remember those games with the old things that you had to like time it right when you walk past? We're going old school over here. Court laboratory, okay. Well, at least here I can grapple. Oh, let's go get the chest quickly.
Looks like he's the one in charge. Bet he can tell me what they're up to.
That body is more than twitching.
Hey, we got a cape here with us.
Oh, come on.
I just went through hell, so I'm only gonna ask this once. What is this place?
We prepped the volunteers here for Project Polias. It's a Talon deployment.
Volunteers? The dead can't exactly sign themselves up.
They're not dead at first. The new ones, they offer themselves up for the cause.
Thanks. Sleep tight.
Sorry, that was my stupidity.
God, it's like some kind of Talon factory. With an army this size, they could take over Gotham City.
Sorry, that was my bad. I forgot to grab him. I just wanted to interrogate him. Okay, so this is a nice laboratory. And as you heard there, the people actually offering themselves up to get killed and then resurrected as a Talon. Instructions on the Talon creation process.
The body hasn't even begun to degrade. They must have turned him immediately after he died. What did the Gort have on him to get him to volunteer for this?
Here, as a year. And these other ones that were here seem to have fled now. Is a pretty big laboratory. Okay, you can just read there. It almost sounds like I can't even remember it. That thing with Jean-Claude Van Damme with Universal Soldier, I think it was called. They had to be at a cold temperature and stuff. Let's get to the elevator. Oh, let's open the gate. Use elevator controls and look at all these coffins. This is disturbing. And there's even more confidence. Wow, this is just wow. I don't know if I'll get away with grabbing them. Oh, they're spotted. Okay, no, I'm gonna get away with it.
Who goes there?
Oh, that was lucky.
Bet I could stop them by overloading the cooling system. Those controls should do the trick. Maybe I can do it from those consoles over there.
Do I really have to? I don't want to turn these dials.
Starting to get really sick of you things.
Yeah, so am I. Okay. Motion control panel used to open freezing gas valves. All perfectly baked, oh my word. Let's see, it's a Talon Guardian Talon, that's what they're called. Oh, and there's time. Two more. One more. Okay, that doesn't count. Okay. Let's get this over here. Oh, damn. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, and by the way, because they've got this Dionysian now, the champions and stuff, they actually have a heal thing. This is the best thing she has against, like, big mobs, is you just knock them back and then you do that grapple thing. Escape the area. And they're not showing any grappling. Okay. Okay, well, apparently you just need to stand and wait there or something, or move close enough. I don't know. But okay, let's continue. I finally got out of there.
That was a close one.
Batgirl, are you there? Your signal just reappeared on the Bat computer. Do you read me?
Loud and clear, Belfry. It's good to hear from you.
Thank God. Are you okay?
Much better, now that I'm out of there.
Come back to the Belfry as soon as you can.
Okay, I've done all the stuff I can tonight anyway, so I'm just going to return to the Belfry. I wonder what side activity that is. Okay, the mods I'll do on my own. Let's see, database. Okay, you can just pause and read that. Factions, Court of Owls, and Gladiator Talon. Okay. Weakness cold. I should remember that. Okay, let's see. Side activity. Oh, okay. So we can continue the stories as well. That will be the next video then, and probably continue the story. But I'm just going to return to the Belfry, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, not very well done on letting all the Talons out. And freeing the city.
Talons, the Labyrinth, all punishment for exposing the court.
To think Jacob Kane ever thought we could be on the same side.
The Labyrinth wasn't just meant to kill us. The court wanted to get in our heads.
It might have worked.
We'll be okay, Tim.
Will we? Batman didn't kill people, but where would he stand on soldiers lining up to be reborn as these monsters?
I used to be dead. You think I'm a monster?
We have one setback. And this is where you go, Tim? Murder?
I get steering him away from killing people, but the Labyrinth was more than a setback, Babs.
Don't talk about me like I'm not here. You're not Bruce, none of you are.
Enough! Gotham practically lined up to kill Batman. Every time Bruce came home, bloodied, near death, I patched him up. Just as I now do for you. He was often angry, but he never stooped to their level. And neither will you.
Alfred's right. Batman had a code. No matter how tough this gets, we can't betray it.
The court is made up of Gotham's founding families. They'll protect their own like only family will.
They may be related, but they aren't family. Not like we are.
The evidence we uncovered against Kane at the hotel is pretty much bulletproof.
Then our best course of action isn't war, it's prosecution.
I don't think Kane's gonna honor a warrant.
He will if we help the cops serve it.
The same cops currently gunning for every cape in Gotham?
I can think of at least one still on our side. We have new clues for the board. I was certain the labyrinth had to be some kind of technological marvel, but it was just boxes and props.
It's that gas they use. Makes you hallucinate your own worst fears.
So everything in the labyrinth comes from the target's mind. That's...
terrifying? Yeah.
Okay, that's still the same. To take down the corrupt detectives and stop the court from covering up the crime scene, we might finally have enough dirt on Jacob Kane to bring him down. The Talons that escaped the court labs are on the loose. MME Panormus has a contact at Gotham City General Hospital. The ER filled up overnight. People from all over the city are being attacked by Talons. We'll need to keep an eye out for them during patrols. Court facility on a gas leak, saying buildings shook and car alarms rang out across Gotham overnight. However, a 3.4 degrees seismic shake that authorities blamed on a gas leak ignited under the city. Okay, this is still the same. Right, admit, I actually like that. Ah, there's a shinobi suit. I can't make one, but at least I got one. Okay. I like that they actually made Montoya like a pretty big part of the story. She's pretty cool, I like her. Okay, gear. Okay, now you're gonna get legendary gear. Upgrading legendary gear, earn XP while using legendary gear increases the suit, melee weapon or ranged weapons power. The higher the grade of the legendary gear, the better its stats become. So all you do is just like normal gameplay, just fighting enemies and stuff, and it upgrades. You can also just pause and read that. And then let's see, email. Oh my word. I dug a little deeper in Langstrom's files to corroborate what we saw in the labyrinth. Talia was right, he was researching the effects of Dionysium on living subjects, but Dionysium doesn't affect the living the same as the dead, so it looks like the court scientist was telling the truth. The new subjects are volunteers, people offering themselves to die and get resurrected immediately as Talons. That must be how there remains some brain activity. I don't know if they're just that devoted to the court or that determined to live forever or what, but whatever the reason, these are not creatures to be taken lightly. They're much stronger than the regular Talons we've come to know and loathe. We need to be careful. Be sure to check his audio logs as well as written. He often got more personal in those. Maybe there's something in there he didn't write down. Speaking of Langstrom's dead assistant, I dug up more information. They found his remains in a dark alley. Reports said it was a mugging gone wrong, but Langstrom's assistant was found pinned to a wall, and you know, Holmes dug. You can just read that. This is another spam email. Quotes books. There's another one. And Diana Prince again. Wonder Woman. To the Bat family. I'm sorry to add to your troubles at a difficult time, but the Justice League is in need of your help. We've detected a strange signal originating in Gotham. Our decryptions indicate the Starro, the Conqueror, is responsible. We're combing the cosmos to understand how deep his broadcast reaches, but we cannot ignore what's happening planet-side. We need all of you to investigate the source. Lead a heroic assault into Gotham City's underground. Fight as far down as you can. Defeat anyone protecting the Conqueror's secrets. Whatever Starro is planning, he must be stopped. File attached. Stars observe you. The stars hunger for you. Stars hear the wailing of the sky and the salt, and they are hungry. They want to be wanted. We hunger, we are hunger from the inside out. A mighty feast begins anew. Okay, this is that assault that like I said, it's a 4 to 6 man multiplayer assault. Okay, one last thing before. Let's show you quickly how this color changes and stuff. There, the gray and the white actually looks pretty cool. It's still a little too white for me. I like this dark blue of hers. That one also looks cool. That's a little too green. Okay, and then let's see the different cowls. Those two look pretty cool. Symbol. Gloves. And that would probably be the way I would go. But that's what the Shinobi one looks like. I might, when I do these stories, I might show you what they look like on the others as well. Okay. I still can't launch a heroic assault. Complete the side mission Heroic Assault to unlock Heroic Assault multiplayer. Okay, maybe this is just part of it. I'll show you that as well at some stage when I get a chance. Okay, enjoy the rest of your week. Hope you all are well. And see you in the next video.